Hello everyone, my name is Ellen and today I'm going to present about Sobike. Where did the idea come from become Sobike? This is what I see in my front house. A school with a children that not interested to learn, and we take the point of it and we write it just like this. They passive learning, they are not active, and receiving and memorizing, they are just receiving, not wanted to produce what they learn again, and just memorizing what they learn. Just do what teacher said. That means that if the teachers doesn't say it or doesn't tell it, then they will not do it. And the last one is less active movement. They are not active movement, but look at the face, they are like weak and not interested anymore at learning. I'm thinking that is it beautiful if school is like this: active learning, curiosity, encouragement, understanding and problem solving oriented, self-discipline, and active and dynamic movement. That was very beautiful because children like moving, and children already have curiosity, and they will understanding, not just memorizing, but they are understand, and they can be problem solver, and they have self-discipline and active and dynamic movement because they are moving. So I have a community like this. I have a bicycling community in Indonesia, and it was in Salatiga. And after what we do in the right corner, it's like it's very tired. I'm very tired at that time, but look at the face. All are still happy, and they still happy to bicycling more, but actually they are tired. And it's very different from the school that we look in the second slide, that it was very not interested anymore, but this one is very interested even when we already bicycling in a long route. So I'm thinking that if we give it a learning product, so we bicycling and we are learning at the same time, that was perfect. And by bicycling it, when we are bicycling, we combine with the right side, active learning, curiosity, encouragement, and others. We made school on bike. So we are bicycling, we are learning, we are healthier and cleverer. That's what school on bike is. And when I was bicycling in Temanggung, I found this. This called Sepedagi, the bamboo bicycle. It was so perfect. Why? Because I will tell you in the next slide. So here it is. The beauty of Indonesia. Indonesia has more than 140 species of bamboo, which is great because in the world we have 1,500 more species of bamboo. And usually bamboo grows in the village. That means by utilizing the bamboo, we can develop the economy of the village, so that villagers and farmer doesn't need to go to the city to earn money from city, so that the population of the city can be more better and the oxygen can be more better, because village is the most beautiful things in the world, at least one of the beautiful things in the world. And it was very sad if village is not beautiful anymore, because the village people doesn't know that their village is beautiful. So I'm thinking again that it was very beautiful if school on bike is combined by the bamboo bike, so that I'm creating this so bike, school on bamboo bike. It was the same: active learning, curiosity, encouragement, understanding and problem solving oriented, self-discipline, active and dynamic movement, and empowering village. It was very perfect because one bamboo patung is just 50 until 100,000 rupiah, which is around 5 until $10. And by producing it a little bit with the art and the technology and making the bamboo bicycle, which is very perfect, it can be one bamboo patung is can be made to 10 bicycles, and one bicycle is around, the price is around 2 until 3.5 million rupiah, which is around $200 until $350. That means if we sell all of them, so the first one is bamboo patung is just 50 and until 100,000 rupiah, and by producing it a little bit, we can make 10 bicycle, which is one bicycle is around 200 until $350, which means 2 until 3.5 million rupiah. So we can get around 20 until 35 million rupiah, which is 2,000 until $3,500, which is very great, so that the village people will know that, oh, okay, so what we have it now is can be better than what they have in the city, which is it's the same, the pattern is the same. So we hope that village people will get their mind to be open, so they will know that, okay, bamboo can be produced a little bit so that it can be more higher the price. So how I do it, because so I done it like I came to my friends and their parents, and I asked their parents to, I want to invite your daughter or son to come to my Sobike community to learn together and active together. What the benefit is, they will be healthier and cleverer. Is there parents that doesn't want their children to be healthier and clever? Of course not. So that's why I'm hoping that children will be more active and more understanding and more care to their village, because it's very important that village is still here now. So after I'm bicycling in Temanggung, I saw something unique about this house. Is there something interesting about this house? So my mentor, which is the owner of the sepeda bamboo or bamboo bicycle, said that 2 months ago this house is still like a Pisa Tower, which is a little bit 90 degrees to the right. Yeah, no, 30 degrees to the right, around 30 degrees to the right. And they doesn't have parabola still. I mean this for the television antenna. But 2 months after I've go there, and then we bicycling again to there. They already have parabola or television antenna, but their house is still like 2 months ago, which is very very dangerous because it can be broken and fallen, and the people who is inside can be die. That was very dangerous, and I was thinking like, why do the village people, or not all, but why do someone who is living in that inside there is thinking not to fix their house but to buy the television antenna? That was very sadly, yeah. And after we bicycling again, we found this. It's very interesting because you see the road. This is the unique road about village. Usually in the city, the road is already using asphalt. But in the village, we use rock that been we call it macadam, but I cannot it was macadam. That was the unique road of village that slowly it was gone. So sadly it was the village people doesn't know that macadam is very unique and very beautiful, and that was very good for the surrounding because first it's not the grass is still can growing, and second it's still smooth for the bicycler and for the car and other vehicles. But villagers people are thinking with the short finger, so they think that if we asphalt it, so it will be more great for the 2 until 3 months. But in the 5 months later, if they are thinking for a long time, in 5 months, the asphalt will be broken and there will be a hole in one of the road, and it was very very dangerous and not beautiful, of course. And we want the village people to still produce this, making this macadam. So we hope that we can do it. So we discussed that thing about the village with the owner of Radio Kayu Magno. This radio is very unique because they're made by wood, sonoplaying wood, and it was very perfect. The measuring is very perfect, and the owner of Radio Magno is the same with the owner of Sepedagi, which is my mentor. So we discussed about it, and then we finally did it, and we finally done with the discussion, and we have the final result. Okay, we will be bicycling to the village, and we will invite the city people in the city who live in the city to come to the village and see what they want. So village people will know that, so people who live in the city want something like this, like macadam. So that I think they will be more care about their macadam. So I came to Temanggung and met with the Mr. Singh, and Mr. Singh now already big. But I was not interested when Mr. Singh now, but I'm interested with the past. So Mr. Singh bring me to here, the old house of Mr. Singh. This is where Radio Kayu was born, or Magno was born in here. Many difficulties and and many things is happening in this house, and until their first doctor room is made for the workshop because they doesn't have the workshop place. But this is what Sobike is. So basically, usually in this ordinary school, just tell the teacher tell about Mr. Singh old house and other past thing that when Mr. Singh is not success yet. But the students will just like, oh, okay, so what can I do? Just like that. But in Sobike, it's different. Sobike is like, okay, so this house is not better than my rented house. So if I have the rented house or apartment that is better than this, well, I can do it because we already come in there, we already get the aura, so the spirit of Mr. Singh, the spirit to make their Magno or their radio Kayu is being succeed. So that is the plus about Sobike. Sobike has the historical place that we will not just hear the story, but we will come to the place to see and to get the spirit. So that's it. And yeah, we have a lot of fun. Who doesn't want to bicycling in the place like this? It's very beautiful. When there's difficulties, we help each other. That was beautiful. I love it. I love it. And that's what children love usually. They doesn't love to come to the room and just sit and just hearing teachers say something. So yeah, we have a lot of fun, and we have activities in 3rd until 5th April 2015 in Temanggung, or the exact address is Kandangan. So I'm thinking again how these activities how activities is there is because I'm thinking if people just buy a bamboo bike, that's not great anymore, because I think it's more beautiful if you build it by yourself, so you feel how difficult it is, so that you will more care about your own bicycle because you build it by yourself. So this 3rd until 5th April event is for the building of the bamboo bicycle in Temanggung or Kandangan. After I'm presenting my Sobike in Salatiga, which is my place where I live, I'm invited by Professor Fumikazu Masuda to become one of the speakers in ICDS, International Council on Design School, in Japan, 2 until 7 May of 2015. I was so happy when I was invited by Professor Fumikazu Masuda, because it was very beautiful when I was presenting what I just do, and then I'm invited because I think because it was unique and it was very good system. And it's me and my mentor Singhi S. Kartono, which is my main mentor right now, because he is the one who is built the Spedagi, and he helped me a lot for the project and for other things. Thank you so much for hearing my presentation. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, thank you. Goodbye.